in March, right?
Yeah, well, I've been recording for almost 2 years.
Oh, you have?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And?
Well, because the movies take like almost a little over 3 years to make. And, you go in initially and record the first draft, and then you record updated scenes because it's like a constant work in progress. They're like, they don't write one script and then just animate it. They're always, what happens is you record it, and then they watch basically like pencil to paper flipbook versions of it, and they sit down and they see if it's emotional enough, they see if it's connected enough, and if the scenes resonate enough, and then you basically record a monologue version of where they think a song will go. And then if the audience pays attention enough during that entire monologue, then they go, that's where a song should go, because it never lost focus. That is supposed to be a song. So it's a kind of a wild ride. So I've recorded maybe like a dozen times so far.
You're such a good crier that I would think you would be the perfect focus group. Like, are you crying during Frozen?
No, they don't focus it for me. They don't. I mean, I can give collaborative notes when they're writing, but then as far as the whole project, I let them handle it. They've proven to be pretty good
They're doing
at it
okay
so
for
far.
themselves?
Yeah. Again, sit back and trust.
Yes. I think at one point you were talking about it, and you said that it's a story that needs to be told.
Yes.
And I know that, I'm sure Disney is famously, they're like watching you, from all sorts of windows here, to not say too much. But is there anything else you can say about that?
I mean, you'll see new characters, and you will see, from my perspective, what I did with Jen, the writer, what she did with me, rather, was she was so collaborative on the first one. We sat down as she started writing this second one, and she said, you had a hand in creating this character. What do you think her next step would be? What's her next hurdle, her next epiphany? What do you go through that's similar to her? And I told her a lot of things that I had personally been going through, and why I thought that resonated with what I think Anna would be feeling. And she wrote that into the script, and I'll be able to say more when the movie comes out, but there are a lot of very, very intimate moments for me in this movie that are like, feel like they're from my real life, and like, it's gonna make me cry, but like songs specifically that were like, I just gave her a spiel of why this particular emotion or this particular hurdle in my life was so important and what it taught me, and she slid it seamlessly into the character. So yeah, it's where these characters, it's not just episode 2 of this show. It's something you need to see them go through because it affects the audience,
And how meaningful that you have. I have 2 daughters too. To have a movie about sisters was so special for me. And then the universe, there you are.
I know, with 2 girls.
It's kind of amazing.